Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Chris, also known as Crispy Capping on Twitter. I got a quick cap video for you guys that I wanted to kind of break down this New York Knicks and Indiana Pacers game for today. So, doing a quick video. Hit the like button for me if you guys can. Subscribe to the video, share the videos, all that good stuff. Today is Sunday, December the 18th, 2022. So let's go ahead and get into this game, man. So, looking at this Knicks and the Pacers game, it opened at a pick 'em. Pretty much could get either team at close to standard odds -108, -110. Money's come in on the Knicks. They are now 1.5 point road favorites. Total in this one has dropped from 232 all the way down to 227. Kind of makes sense because the Knicks have been playing some pretty good defense. Looking at the injury report, nobody on the injury report for the Knicks. Uh, uh, Duarte is actually questionable for the Indiana Pacers. He could make a return in this one. Haven't seen him in quite a while, so that could throw off the chemistry just a tad bit, depending on if they start him. Definitely going to throw off the rotation with all of those guards that they have with Nimhard and Ben Mathurin, of course, Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hill. They got a lot of guards over there. So looking at this game and how I want to attack it, man, I'm looking at taking the Knicks early in this one. We know that the Knicks have been one of the better teams as of late. They actually have the longest active winning streak in the league right now. I think they've won 6 games in a row. So with Memphis losing last night, this team has the longest active streak in a row, and they've been doing it with their defense. Hence why the total I think has come down in this one. But attacking them early, man. You look at this Pacers team, it's a fade of the Pacers and it's a buy-on spot for the Knicks as well. It's Sunday, so we know anything can happen. But I think the Knicks get out early in this one. You look at the Pacers, they're just 8-11, 8-21-1 against the spread in the first quarter, which is the worst in the league. They're also 4-11 ATS in the first quarter at home, which is the fewest amount of wins at home. They're just 1-4 against the spread, last 5 at home as well. So the trend has continued. They're allowing the second most first quarter points on the season, and they have the biggest plus minus gap in the first quarter. They're -5.2, which is typically what they're losing by at the end of the first quarter. You look at the last 10, they're allowing 30.5 points, which is the fifth most, and the third most in the first quarter scoring differential as well. On the opposite side, I talked about the Knicks already being hot. I talked about the longest active win streak, winning 6 in a row. And it's because of their defense and how hot they typically started their games. They're 18-10-1 against the spread in the first quarter on the season, but just 7-8 first quarter ATS on the road. But specifically last 5, this team has won 4 of the last 5 ATS wise in the first quarter. So last 5 road games, they've covered 4 of the spreads. Last 10 games for this Knicks team, they've won 7 of the 10 quarters of the first 10, 7 of 10 first quarters, and they have the best plus minus ratio in the league. They're winning the quarter by average of 5 points, holding their opponent to a league low 23.7 points. League low 23.7 points. Pacers scored the least amount of points. Knicks holding teams to the league low 23.7 points in the first quarter. Listen to the interviews. Thibodeau sounds like this team is continuing to stay locked in, not really trying to get too big of a head, because typically when that happens, you see teams get knocked down. We saw it with the Portland Trailblazers on Friday night going to Dallas to take on the Mavs, and the Mavs punched them early. So I think this team continues to stay locked in, man. It's not like they've come back home. They're still on the road trip. This is the third game of a 3-game road trip, so they'll be done after beating Chicago twice in Chicago. I think the Pacers keep this one close, but I do think that the Knicks come out and dominate early. The Pacers fight back. Second quarter team, second half team. But give me the Knicks money line, first quarter in this one as the top play in this game. And you can get the money line -112, -110. I'm looking at on different books. So lock the Knicks first quarter in, take the money line. Best of luck to you guys on all your bets today.